Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here on my YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about something that a lot of duos actually die to, so you guys can prevent it in your own games after learning about it in this video. So I've VOD reviewed a ton of duos from last season and this season as well, worked very closely with them, and the most common mistake that I see all the time is the fact that people refuse to claim space and stay ahead. It sounds really simple, it sounds really basic, but go watch your own gameplay and you'll see gaps where you're doing this and then things get chaotic and then you're not sure why they do. Right? Why is everything so chaotic? Why are there people jumping in my boxes? Why is there no space in front of me in order for me to actually traverse through the moving zones? Right? So let's talk about a VOD that I actually had recently with a couple of my students where we actually talked about what they could have done better in terms of claiming space. There's a gap there and we need to sort of fix it so they actually don't have their game being chaotic as it was in their specific game. So we're going to watch the VOD. It starts at the end of first moving, going into second moving. So that's where we're going to be focusing on. Missed a free opportunity to get ahead into dead builds and have a really free rotate for the rest of the game. I think this is a common mistake that a lot of you guys, and I know a lot of you viewers are going to be like, yo, like, this is not me. I don't make this mistake. Actually go back into your replays and audit yourself, because I really believe you are making this mistake. I've seen pros make this mistake. And so if pros are making this mistake, you guys must be too. You just aren't aware of it. So really understand staying ahead. When you have a ton of mats, you need to prioritize staying ahead, because staying ahead, what it really means is you claim the space for yourself. And that's what we're going to see in this example. So enjoy the video, learn something from it, and I'll talk to you guys towards the end. I went back up eventually. Yeah, you guys end up healing, so it's not the problem. Gonna double splash after the mini, and then here we go. Holes? Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think you can do this. Yeah, you guys are somewhere here. Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think this is a possibility. You can't do that. You're just gonna have to go to the area where there's a lot of builds. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of it. I think that's what you guys end up doing.
Yeah, this is when we were split as a
But you do need to be as left as possible. Okay. Yeah. So all these metal floors, that's where you want to be. Can we get there as fast as possible? It's the spot's gone, in my opinion.
Pausing, like, yeah. Pausing way too much.
You need to use wood because you're fast harping. You're like literally sprinting through this section. Once you get here, you can start building. Look at this, it's so free. Such dead builds. That's where you need to be. Yeah. This guy took it, and I think that's the problem. Do you need an impact right now?
No.
No. So what are we doing? All right. I'll always think about the reasons for why you're doing things. You need to be playing towards what you need. In this specific case, you need safety. The safety comes from actually owning a layer and staying ahead. Why do you need safety? Because every other need has been satisfied. You have surge, you have mats, right? Like, yes, there's not that much. Sure, you could get a little bit more, but these guys just took your layer, your ideal layer, right? They just took all this free space. Fully built metal floors, by the way, and no one's breaking you down if you get on this. Like, actually big deal, right? You should see that from all the way back here. First of all, you should see the fact that expanding side's left side, right? If you look, obviously expanding over here, you would love to claim that side, right? It's just nice, and you would love to just go through all these old builds. You'd save so many mats, and I think it would be a really beneficial play. You should have the foresight to see it from all the way back here, and then you need to go grab it, because someone can take it from you, just like someone can take height, or just like someone can take low ground from you by dropping down in front of you and taking ahead of zone in quotations. Then you need to do the same thing here. Do not let someone claim this space. You need to grab it. I think the game is complete. Like, in an alternate universe, if you claim this space, I think the game goes really smoothly. I'm happy you guys watched all the way through. The game actually goes into a very chaotic state right after the part that I cut it out, and they just both die in like the next 30 seconds. And the reason for that is they don't have a proper layer. And what essentially ends up happening, right? If I can sort of visualize this for you, just imagine these two. This area right here is the layer that they're on, right? And they're sort of hesitating, and maybe they need to go this way, right? They need to be over here. But no, they're just going to stay over here. And then this whole area gets congested with a ton of enemy builds. And then it's really, really difficult to move forward into enemy builds like that. Because all three layers that they're sort of, they can't really go up one because there's another team there. And they can't really go down one because there's another team there. You know, and then going up 2 or down 2 is really, really concerning because it's like a big move that you have to make. Usually you're probably going to die during those sort of transitions. So that's the problem. They didn't stay ahead. They didn't claim the space that they needed to get. Some team cut in front of them and took their space. And then it becomes very chaotic and very uncontrollable. And it's really hard to find a solution from there. The best solution is prevention. Don't let people take your space, especially if it's a space that's advantageous like in the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys learned something new. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.